Right, it's gonna be a part two, just continuing on in the first part, going into the famine of food, the famine of goods, the times of Jacob's trouble, and was reading Second Ezra, the 6th chapter, 22nd verse, and it says, "And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown." All right, the sown places are talking about your supermarkets, all right, your Family Dollars, Dollar Generals, Costco's, whatever, all right. Those places right now, they seem to be, making their money, having the shelves filled up, all of that stuff and whatnot. But it's going to come to a point in time where society is going to collapse, meaning during that time of societal collapse, the dollar's going to be done. People are not going to be looking eye to eye as they are now. Businesses, they're not going to be selling their foods and things like that the way they used to, or the way they are now. All right, it's going to be a complete a time of never before, because it's written in Daniel, the 12th chapter, as well as Jeremiah, the 30th chapter, that Jacob's trouble is a time that, people are going to wail, people have never seen before, and it's only a matter of time, okay? And we're seeing through the prophecies that we're getting close, right? But continuing saying, 2nd Ezra 6 and 22, "And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. And the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man heareth, they shall be afraid suddenly. At that time shall friends fight one against another like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountains shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run." Right, so people are gonna be trying to kill each other. People are gonna be trying to rob each other, right? Because of the scarcity of goods, the scarcity of water. Okay, and this is something that a lot of people aren't ready for, essentially. And we pray and hope through the Spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai that the hope for elect receives grace and mercy in those times to be protected. Okay, while everyone else on the planet is going crazy. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 12 and verse 3. "In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble," which is referring to the elites, right? Elites being the keepers and the house being America. See, "In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened." Right? And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. "And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of music shall be brought low." So this is a time period that's not to play with, all right? Because the people of this earth, their stomachs are going to be turning inside out, okay? These people out here that are living it up, partying and bullshitting, all right? They're not going to be partying and bullshitting in that time. They're going to be looking for food and water. In fact, there's going to be a point where cannibalism is going to be a popular thing, all right? You can read the account concerning how there was 2 women that was creating a covenant. They created a covenant to eat each other's sons, you see? But even in the book of Lamentations, I believe it's the let me see if I can find it. Bear with me, it's in the book of Lamentations. Just want to grab it real quick. Lamentations 4 and 9 says, "They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through for want of the fruits of the field." You see that? So people that end up getting killed by a gun or whatever, they're better off than starving to death. Because when it comes to starvation, your mind plays tricks on you. You start to go crazy, really. You see movies and shows and cartoons about people that starve all the time and how they end up, Verse 10 says, "The hands of the pitiful woman have sodden their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people." And that's talking about cannibalism. People are going to resort back to that. And that's something that a lot of people can't even fathom. All right. People are actually eating humans. They just don't know it because These damn devils, they have caused everything to taste good and whatnot. You know, you got that thing where they put stuff in the McDonald's, and I'm not gonna go into it. But this is a time that a lot of people, all right, are gonna be mourning in. Okay, because I quoted it earlier. This is Daniel the 12th chapter, the first verse. And at that time shall Michael stand up, and the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. And there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation even to that time. So this time is going to be so bad, it's going to take an angelic being to redeem who? To redeem the children, the elect of the children of Israel. Okay, because it says, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. You see? So in that time during Jacob's trouble, where the whole world is being tried, let's go to Revelation chapter 2. Chapter 3 in verse 10. Just to prove the point how the whole world's going to be tried. Revelation 3 and 10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So those that are being dealt with by Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, they're the ones that are going to endure and keep the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? During the time where the whole world's going to be tried with the RFID microchip. You see? They're gonna be given all these types of propositions, like, hey, if you take this chip, then you'll be a millionaire, something like that. But this is something everybody's gonna have to be faced with. But for the elect of the nation of Israel, they're not gonna fall victim to that. In fact, they're gonna endure until the very end. Revelation 3 and 11. Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. So holding fast unto the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, okay, is what will allow the nation of Israel, the elect of the nation of Israel, to endure unto the very end, so that they may be saved, man. But I was gonna cut it short there. This is my video I did on break. But Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.